He is the most ruthless. He is the most terrifying. He is the deadliest. He is
Mighty Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson became a living legend of the sweet science thanks to his brutal executions inside the Bermuda Quadrilateral.
Finish this? I think so.
And now you're about to shed a tear of nostalgia, once again enjoying the bloody knockout art of Leonardo da Vinci in the world of boxing. This is Boxing Game. Here we go.
I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. You'd have a big dump in your pants.
This Irish kamikaze's name is Peter McNeely, and apparently, the TNT in his hands gave him way too much confidence going into a fight with Tyson. From the very start, the loudmouth rushed forward like a dumb Karen spotting a frying pan on discount at Walmart. But Tyson snapped the upstart back to reality, hitting the Irishman's head harder than Irish whiskey.
On the canvas.
Then Mike showcased the full beauty of the striking arts, using the Irishman's face instead of a canvas.
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand up. In this fight, he's got about 30 seconds left. In this fight, he's got about 30 seconds left.
That Clayton is a no-nonsense referee, too. Berbick really rocking the body.
Trevor Berbick is a fighter with rat blood in his veins. Chasing easy money, he stepped into the ring against an old and sick Muhammad Ali, whose brain was already being ravaged by Parkinson's.
Berbick coming in on him again with solid punches.
After brutally beating the legend, Berbick planted a seed of revenge in young kid Dynamite.
That's never failed.
That seed grew, and finally, in 1986, a mature Tyson finally faced the scoundrel. The bell sounded.
He's one of the great champions. Let's see how long his reign lasts.
And Mike instantly lunged at Berbick like Vecna attacking a child. Hunting Berbick's rat jaw, Tyson put all 200% of his power into every single punch.
Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this combination, and Berbick ready to go. He can't take shots like this very long. Wow! Again, he's won. Catches him with off foot. Trevor's ready to go.
By the second round, Tyson decided to pass the sentence with his fists.
Championship of the world. Trevor Berbick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and he gets Trevor in trouble, and he's down. He'll have to take the standing 8 count as he steps right. Hills Lane lets them continue. Wow, that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a light left hook, and he goes down. He goes down. He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls back in the rope. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue. He's got the heart, but his body won't let him do what his mind wants to. And he's counted.
In the end, Tyson avenged the honor of his idol and gifted the world a spectacular show.
Champion of the world, Michael Tyson.
In 1987, Mike Tyson stepped into the ring against Tyrell Biggs, who literally looked down on Tyson and even allowed himself to trash talk him.
You know, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me, Tyson.
But Mike, unwilling to tolerate such savage disrespect, was determined to brutally avenge the oversized loudmouth.
Tyrell Biggs. 3 questions that Mike.
As soon as the bell cut through the silence, Tyrell Biggs used the length of his arms to outgun Tyson.
You have said throw the jab like he's doing now, not to let Tyson set up. He has found a pattern in Tyrell Biggs that he feints to the right of patterns. Biggs feels that Tyson actually bobs in a pattern 4 times.
But Iron Mike soon seized the initiative and began immediately destroying Biggs.
Got those uppercuts. He took a big left hand there. Fight with a game plan, and almost from the opening bell, he'll just let that game plan go.
And shortly after, the referee rushed in to save at least a shred of Biggs' health from a merciless execution.
Oh, that was a tremendous left hand.
It was a truly brutal punishment.
Mike Tyson!
In the golden era of the sweet science, a monster named Donovan Razor Ruddock set his sights on Mike Tyson's crown. Ruddock was a rising star with insane power, riding a 15-fight win streak, 13 by devastating knockouts. At the same time, the King had lost all his titles in a fight against the 7th-ranked James Buster Douglas.
Try to get in the shot that will finish things in. Oh, the uppercut. What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
That's why Razor didn't hold back sharp words toward Iron Mike.
One thing Tyson has is that he's been knocked out before by a lesser opponent, and he's going to sleep again.
When the two titans entered the ring, the audience held its breath, expecting a real war.
Round 1 scheduled for 12.
The bell rang, and the ring turned into a true gladiator arena. They fought as if not victory, but life itself was on the line, as every punch could be the last.
Groans. That body shot sounded like he hit a drum. Again, the crowd groans.
Relentless attack by Tyson.
Tyson tiring out here also is
Tyson's promoter, Don King. There's a right hand by Mike Tyson.
But then Ruddock then seized momentum and began crushing Iron Mike with sledgehammer shots.
and then the right hand over. Oh, nice hook.
But even under that brutal pressure, Tyson found his last reserves and proved that he's not called the King for nothing.
There's a left by Ruddock, a left by Tyson, and down goes Ruddock.
What a counterpunch.
And in the 7th round, Iron Mike decided to put an end to the fight and to his opponent's jaw.
TKO, Mighty Mike Tyson.
In 1986, Mike Tyson faced Jose Ribalta, who apparently wasn't accepted into a basketball team as a kid and had to go into boxing. Many didn't believe Mike could handle such a giant, but Tyson decided to clearly show that size doesn't matter.
Just as expected, Tyson.
From the opening seconds, Iron Mike's fists were filled with rage.
He said, I don't mean to take anything away from Tillis, but if I were to fight... Again, just tremendous body shots, and what an uppercut.
Soon, the king of boxing began a skyscraper demolition, smashing Ribalta like a wrecking ball.
So counter right hand by Mike Tyson is invited. And there was an uppercut. What a shot.
After managing to recover and get back up, Ribalta didn't realize he had only prolonged his agony.
Ribalta is about to go.
Trapping his opponent in the corner, Tyson unleashed a merciless beating, forcing the referee to stop the fight.
Oh, what a shot. And Ribalta's down. He is up, but he is in some Mike Tyson.
On December 6th, 1985, Mike Tyson met a white Bigfoot named Sammy Scaff.
Mike Tyson in the center of the ring. Fred Yusey with the instructions.
From the opening minutes, the mutant tried to intimidate Tyson with his abnormal size.
Tyson already short left hook. There's the big left hook, and that rocked Sammy Scaff early.
Sure did. There's a right hand.
But apparently not eager to drag the evening out, Iron Mike took on the role of Van Helsing and brutally destroyed the monster.
Tyson does not throw wild punches, Sam.
Big left hook. And there is Scaff down.
3, 4.
The count is 5,
for the rest of the
6,
He's breathing and nose is just pouring out. I gotta believe he.
Mike Tyson.
In 1988, Mike Tyson faced the undefeated Michael Spinks for the title of the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Any questions by either of you? Both his touch gloves.
Spinks had never tasted the bitterness of defeat. He was considered terrifying, but his knockouts were even scarier.
Is just looking for a place to fall down.
Michael can continue this pace. Cody is not throwing at all.
The moment the bell sounded, Mike wasted no time and began methodically dismantling Spinks with his fists.
At him, but Tyson walks right through it. Tyson showing no fear, no respect. The guy that hadn't fought in a long time, and Jerry Cooney. The right hand lands to the head of Mike Spinks. It's Tyson all the way here in round number 1. Vicious shots to the body.
Moments later, the king of boxing forced Spinks to take a knee.
Body shot, down goes Mike Spinks for the first time. The count is up to 4.
But eager to send the judges home early, Tyson unleashed a killer combo that reset Spinks' consciousness to factory settings.
Here comes Mike Spinks in. He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think he'll get up from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. The count is up to 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. He won't be able to go. Spinks almost fell back through. A dramatic first round knockout.
In February 2003, the ring brought together Clifford Etienne and already aged Mike Tyson, but Kid Dynamite proved there was still gunpowder left in his fists.
And the Black Rhino get Tyson's respect.
The fight began, and Etienne, apparently seeing no danger in the older Tyson, started targeting his chin, loading up on every punch.
Tyson looking to end this on one.
And when Tyson found the off switch on Etienne's jaw, he collapsed Clifford like a cliff.
He's in danger. Oh, there it is, right hand to the head, and Etienne's down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mike Tyson.
I see myself knocking out Mike Tyson, spectacularly knocking him out. There's no way he's going to beat me. No way.
In 1989, a great showdown erupted between Mike Tyson and Frank Bruno.
Iron Mike Tyson.
A corset of steel muscles gave Bruno confidence, and maybe that is why he claimed he could easily beat Iron Mike.
And Tyson's had his time, you know. He's made his money. I'm going to do him a favor and knock him out right into Don King's lap.
But once the bell rang, Tyson began melting his opponent's muscles with his fists.
And Tyson's Mike seems oblivious to the right hands from Bruno. He just wants to get in and throw. And now another left hand from Bruno. Tyson finally went to the body in that last exchange. Now Bruno lands a short left inside. And Tyson wobbles for a second.
Then Tyson started knocking the consciousness out of the scumbag and staged a public execution.
Solid left hook inside. And an uppercut, right hand. Bruno's in serious trouble.
It's just a matter of
This is vicious punishment.
That's not shot. That's that Bono shot.
And
Beautiful
Richard
shot.
Steele has seen enough. As Terry Lawless throws in the towel simultaneously.
That was that shot, Jim.
This is how Mike punished Bruno for his dirty move and proved that in the ring there can be only one iron.
With the uppercut. Now to Larry Merchant with the champion.
The first encounter between Mike Tyson and Carl Williams happened long ago, when the giant Carl beat up a 14-year-old kid in sparring.
The very next day, I came in the gym with a different attitude towards him. I went into the ring and I busted him up.
Apparently, that miserable victory gave Williams too much confidence because he loudly claimed he'd beat Tyson with ease again.
He'll rush straight across here, Tyson, that's a certainty.
When the bell sounded, the loudmouth again didn't take Mike seriously, but Kid Dynamite and his fists demonstrated that he was no longer that helpless boy.
Oh, standing there.
Moments later, Iron Mike left a crushing autograph on his opponent's jaw.
Well, he certainly wasn't cold, Jim. In fact, it looks like Carl Williams has been knocked cold in the first round. Is he going to count him out or let him go on? He's done well to get allowed on, Jim, but that doesn't make him
In
right.
December 1990, Mike Tyson accepted a fight with Alex Stewart, who had a record of 43 wins and 40 by brutal knockouts. From the opening seconds, Tyson launched a savage attack and slammed his opponent to the canvas. Continuing the hunt, Mike bombarded Stewart with kiloton punches. Cornered like a little mouse, Stewart was sent straight to the kingdom of Morpheus.
There's no one in the world today could beat me.
January 22nd, 1988. Mike Tyson faced the most hated opponent of his life, the infamous Larry Holmes.
Just going to enforce my rules. Obey my commands at all times. Any questions?
As Holmes was the man who brutally beat and humiliated Tyson's idol, the great Muhammad Ali.
Oh, that's ridiculous with Holmes now. He's been watching the old...
That's when Mike's eyes filled with pure hatred and a burning desire for revenge for his hero.
The event that it is.
In the first round, without any foreplay, Tyson unleashed a savage beating.
Remember the numbering system we talked about before the fight that Mike Tyson... There's a left hook.
Then Mike packed a ton of TNT into his fists, and in the next episode, detonated it on Holmes's face.
That was a right hand, and down goes Holmes from a crashing right hand.
The old Larry Holmes would always...
Holmes decided to get up, not realizing he had just signed his ticket to another world.
This man has. And down he goes again from another right.
Tyson pinned him in the corner, beat him mercilessly, and changed his position from vertical to horizontal.
Oh, that's
Huge
it.
right hand.
That should be it.
And down goes Holmes, and that's going to be it. It's over. That's all.
Mike Tyson
really hit it. Mike Tyson is...
But we did see something higher. Mike Tyson.
January 16th, 1999, Mike Tyson faced Francois Botha. This was his first after tasting Evander Holyfield's ear.
You know what's funny? Mike was having his best run again. He did it again.
All boxing fans believed Iron Mike had rusted after such long break and was no longer the clear favorite in this fight, especially with Botha on a knockout streak.
Since I saw him earlier in his career, he's more patient, he's got more poise inside the ropes.
As soon as the bell rang, the Titans abandoned mercy, and the night turned into a Bartholomew's massacre.
And Tyson screaming at Richard Steele. Tyson mad. Now he's going back to his old style. He's just coming in, and he's claiming he's being grabbed and held.
Botha seized momentum and began methodically knocking the crown off Tyson's head.
Some of the old Franz Botha tactics. I just had a little deja vu called bone crushers.
Very well indeed. It's what he's...
But Iron Mike rejected that outcome, switched to bullseye mode right away, and started landing on his opponent's head with unreal accuracy.
By both.
Tyson shots that we've seen him hit people. Not once. Now you go.
Tries to open it up, does Tyson.
Considering his opponent a cheap bot, in one click, Tyson unleashed all his might upon Botha and slammed his face into the floor.
Oh! A beautiful right hand. Down goes Botha. That's all it took. One shot. He may not get up. Botha, can he make it? It's over. It's over. Mike Tyson has returned.
One right hand.
One right hand equals...
Mike Tyson.
In the distant year of 1986, Mike Tyson fought a legendary Frazier. The moment the bell sounded,
Supplemental 4-point.
Iron Mike stormed forward like a hurricane, becoming a natural disaster for him.
Rule is in effect. Tyson comes out slugging.
He comes out smoking.
Trapping his victim, he unleashed a hail of killer blows that sent Frazier to the Shadow Realm.
Very quickly. Uppercut, and Marvis is hurt.
Frazier is down. Jesse Ferguson, the first time you saw him here on ABC Sports.
Once, Mike Tyson faced Jesse Ferguson in the ring, who relied on his height and claimed he'd beat Iron Mike.
In the earlier rounds, I'm strong. In the later rounds, I get stronger. And I feel that I can beat Mike Tyson.
As soon as the bell rang, Ferguson began bombing from above.
Coming into this, his toughest test so far. Unnecessary extracurricular activity.
But after managing to charge his ultimate, Iron Mike started demolishing the skyscraper.
17 fights. Opponent that just grabbed him and looked to survive, and he really didn't keep his concentration.
Cornered, Ferguson ate dark punches that sent him into the astral world.
Was in trouble in both the first and 10th rounds, and now he's in trouble here. Blood coming out from the nose of Jesse Ferguson. The right uppercut of Tyson has...
On June 13th, 1986, the showdown between Mike Tyson and Reggie Gross went down. The moment the bell sounded, Iron Mike attacked his opponent like a predator. With no way out, Reggie Gross confidently slammed it into reverse. And once Tyson caught his prey, he detonated an explosive punch that knocked his opponent off his feet. But Gross chose to get back up, signing his own death warrant. Tyson unleashed a second barrage of punches, forever putting a period on this contest and on his opponent's jaw.
Mike Tyson!
In this video, you have witnessed the best knockouts of the king of boxing.
That round after round. Oh, a big right hand, and down goes.
Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments what you'd like to see next on our channel.